Hey, good evening, guys. Today is the 30th of October 2024, and we've just seen the budget delivered by Labour and the impact that it might have on a salon that you own. So, first of all, what I decided to do was do a salon on average that may have about 4 staff members doing about 250, and then I did another salon sitting around 300,000 that may have about 6 employees, a mixture of 3 seniors, maybe 1 18 to 20, and maybe an apprentice. So I did this particular salon has 9 employees or working 39 hours a week. First of all, let's dive in. What's the impact going to be on a salon like yours? Now, I'm not one for band-aiding anything. So what I thought I'd do is work out what it's going to cost you next April when wages go up and also when all this NI kicks in. Now, I'm, first of all, not an accountant, so especially my hometown is in Australia, so I don't know your NI laws, but I try to work out as best I can. So it may be slightly out, but if there's any accountants out there that get to watch this video that wants to meet with me and go through this to make it exact, I would love to hear from you guys, and I'm sure my clients and people that you guys that follow me would want to know that. But anyway, here's just a nice rule of thumb that should get you through this, because a lot of you guys now may be panicking. But the one thing that I do want to say is that, first of all, you may feel that they've shafted small business again. We're paying tax on VAT, we're paying tax on tax, we're now seem to be paying tax on NI, and wage increases are going up. Now, the one thing that I do want to say is that, first of all, it's still the most profitable way to run a business. I've done the maths, and being self-employed, we've seen them right now. There's one not far from us that charges £20 a day that really might not see it to the end of the year because they can't afford to pay their bills because their bills are increasing. So first of all, you still have the most profitable way to run a business in your salon. What we are seeing is salon owners out there that don't know their numbers. Now it's time to get help, or literally try and find out what these numbers mean, because we've got to make sure we stay in the parameters as best we possibly can. So let me just dive in and try and explain. So the greens are all what's happening now, and the reds are what's going to happen next April when NI kicks in, the national insurance contribution for employers, and also the tax. Now, I haven't added back yet, that 4,000 or 5,000 that the government are going to give you because they're lowering the rate of national insurance. So that's got to be added on, which is the Brucey bonus. If we don't count that, anything more than that is better than nothing, right? So first of all, we have got, in this particular salon, doing 250K. We have 3 seniors, we have 1 18 to 20, we have 1 apprentice, and the salon is doing about 250K. You can see that here. So this at the moment is like your wage bill. So, on a weekly basis, your wage bill is going to be sitting around 1,923, and your NI contributions are about 145. And so it means that you're kicking out about 2,000 a week from this business. So on that note, let's say what's the difference going to be. So the difference is going to be, adding all these in, is that the wage rises, of course, is going to go from a 1144 to 1221, and for the apprentices it's going from 64 to 75, and then from the 18 to 20 is going from 86 to 10, which is the biggest jump. And you can see the difference between the hours. So your wage bill is like 1.3, it's going to be 1.4. Collating all this together, your salon at the moment has a bill of just over 2,000 to about 2,477. So with the increases in April, it's still a while away yet, and with the NI, you're going to be about 407 worse off. So if your takings remain the same, after April, you're going to be £400 worse off. So theoretically, around now, whenever you get the chance, you're going to be able to increase your takings, or your average bill are going to work out what it needs to be to figure out how we can make that loss. So over the year, it's going to be a 21,000 decrease that you're going to lose out of your business. So just to stay even, we need to increase business by 21K. So what I did was, over on this side here, I decided that, okay, if you had an average bill of 50, and by the way, if I've got this worksheet, if you want to send me your average bill, and you want to send me roughly what your salon takes, I can work out what you need to increase your business by. And if you'd like me to do that, I will. So on this particular salon, the average bill is 50. The client visits then work out around 5,000 appointments throughout the year, which gets us that 250 mark. Now, that's this year, which means I'm going to highlight this to a nice soft red. So that's last year's. Hold on. Let's get the colours correct. That's going to be a nice green colour. And then this is going to be the new advanced, which is going to be, I put it in red because it's all negative. So theoretically, we need an 8% increase across the board, which means we need a 554 average bill. If you have no more clients coming through the door, you need to get £4 more off each client. That's it. And you don't get affected by this budget. That's simple. When we work with salons, we get salons to a 30% increase in business. We usually do it by a 10% increase in the average bill, which is just below this. We do a 10% get clients to return sooner, so that 5,000 visits goes up. And then we also, as we do that, we try and get new clients in the door by 10%. And we do that really well. So if you just get that 8%, which is a lot less than the 30 that we know we can get with salon owners, and 8% is really doable, this budget isn't going to affect you, but you must know your numbers. So just to move on, we did one with a 300,000 turnover. It's got 9 staff, 3 seniors, 3 18 to 20 year olds and 3 apprentices. And with this particular salon, their average bill is 35, as you can see. Big difference because of the amount of visits it has there in the low average bill. The higher the average bill, the less it's going to affect you. And this one is 36,000 worse off. It's actually 6,999 because it has a lot bigger wage bill. It has a 303 wage bill and it's going up almost 700 is what they're going to be paying out with the increase in wages in April. Remember that, we've increased that already, and also the NI that's going up. So this particular salon that's doing 300 is going to be less than 36. So they have to do at least 3,360, which is close to a 20% increase in 2025. That's their goal. Now, if you know your numbers, like I said, a 10% increase in average bill, a 10% increase in getting clients to return sooner, and a 10% increase in new clients, that should give you that 20% with ease. But this is going to be the year that salons that don't know their numbers, the salons that really struggle, the salons that, you know, when push comes to shove, what tends to happen is that the smaller salons just can't cope. They'll close their doors. It'll mean more employees for you if you want to take on employees. It also means, you know, if you're strong, you know your numbers, you have good staff, you do good work, you will survive. And if not, you may even thrive through times like these. So, is the budget scary? No, it's not. It's annoying. It's effing annoying. It's slightly wrong. But that opinion is between you and me. But right now, if you're out there, and if I've got this wrong, by the way, you know, if any accountants out there that know more about exactly what the NI is going to be, please hit me up. I would love to sit there and adjust my numbers, but I've done the best I possibly can. But I believe that when this happens, we can't change the budget. The budget's locked in now. We can sit and we can have a glass of wine and we can moan about it and we can call people names, but the reality is this is in force. So what we need to do now is we need to make sure that your business knows their numbers, is super strong, know exactly how many clients you need to get through the door, exactly what the average bill is, know exactly what your break even is, and know exactly what percentage of growth you need so you still make profit. Now that's what we'll be doing with our clients. And that's what you should be doing for yourself. Much love. Bye for now.